Hi guys, sorry there was no live stream on Sunday. I have insomnia and I usually get to a point where I need to sleep, and unfortunately that was Sunday, so there was no live stream, I'm afraid. I wouldn't have made much sense even if I had a live stream, because by the time I get to that point my motor skills and my ability to talk just goes completely out the window. Word of warning, today's video being Wednesday and Friday's video aren't planned. Usually I do plan my videos, but these ones I thought I'd just do it off the cuff, so to speak. And the topics are very different, shall we say. Now, this week's videos we are going to talk about, just one sec. I watched Phil's video last night. I'm recording this Tuesday, by the way, but I will link to Phil's video up in the iCloud, and there's a reason why. Now, there is, here in the UK, especially in London at the moment, there is a lot of issues around acid attacks. They're a lot more commonplace than they have been ever before, and they happen a lot. And what's been happening is a YouTuber, Arya Mosallah, or Mosallah, probably butchering the spelling, I'll pop it down below, has been doing these pranks. And what he does is he walks around and he's got like a Subway cup in his hand, or 2 or 3 Subway cups in his hand, and then he'll pretend to fall or something, or stumble, somebody will come and help him, and then he'll throw the water in the face. Now, it's what you call a fake acid attack prank, because obviously in London, because of the increased acid attacks, somebody throws something on your face, your first thing is, oh shit, that's acid, because that's the way things are at the moment down in London. Now, he's saying it's just a prank, you know, it is only water, you know, I've done 3 videos, I think one of them's got taken down, I'm not sure about the other 2 at the moment. If that changes, I'll let you know down either at the end of the video or down in the comments. I'll put a pinned comment to see if the other 2 have been taken down. And he's very much one of those pranksters that like to push things a little bit too far. One of his pranks that I find, bear in mind I've never watched any of his videos, but one of the pranks is a fake bomb attack prank. A fake bomb prank. Considering everything that happened in the UK last year with bombs and things of those sorts, the 2 things, acid and bombs, you don't mess with, because everybody's on edge about them in this country. And him saying, oh, you know, I've been doing these pranks for like 3 years and you know, I've got all these fans and I've done worse than this, and it's like, well, that's not making your point or your corner any better. If you've been doing these things and you've got worse on your channel and nobody's pulled up about you, that's just going to make people want to go and look at your channel. You know, the last time somebody did something like that, he lost 2 of his kids and he lost his channel. You know, it's the one thing at the moment, especially with everybody being on high alert with ISIS and all that, you don't mess about with acid attacks or bombs. You just don't, because it's a huge problem at the moment, and especially in a city like London where it's huge and there's a lot of people, and the fact that he's doing these pranks is upsetting. When I watched the clips of his video that Phil showed, it just made me mad. Because every time I started thinking, right, okay, British YouTubers aren't that bad. British YouTubers are pretty good. You know, we do have a few that are really nice, really, really kind people. And then somebody comes up or somebody does something and I just think, really? Don't you think YouTubers have a bad rep to begin with anyway? We're seen as entitled, we're seen as privileged, we're seen as you don't want to get a real job and things like that, which for most of us this is a hobby. I do this as a hobby because the jobs I'm trained to do I can't do anymore because of the way my body is. But for him to turn around and do such asinine pranks like this in the political and religious climate we have at the moment, and the fact that everybody's on edge, especially in a city like London, you just don't do it. You know, by all means, do some of the other pranks, but not those that could be classed as terrorist attacks. And I'd actually question whether or not when he did the bomb attack, if that's actually breaking the law, because that could be breaking the law, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but and it's like he's not come out and said that the pranks are fake, so at the moment we're just going off the fact that they're probably real, which doesn't make his corner any better. Doesn't make his take on it any better, because it just makes him appear to be more of a dingus and a douche than anything else. And the fact that he thinks that he can get away with shit like this, and the fact that he thinks that I'm allowed to do this and I'm, you know, it's the whole entitled brat attitude that really annoys me sometimes, where I can do this and I can get away with it because I'm a YouTuber. The racial climate in this country isn't perfect. Now, I'll probably say the racial climate, the worst form of racial climate in this country is between whites and Middle Easterns. And him doing shit like this isn't going to make it any better. Now, am I saying that the fact that there's tension between the whites and the Middle Easterns is right? No, it isn't. Do I think that it needs fixing? Yes, I do. But when you have idiots like this, who are doing pranks like this, especially with everything that happened last year, it's not the best idea. It really isn't the best idea. Unfortunately, the husband's in the next room, and I'm pretty glad he's not said anything, because this is the type of thing that really pisses him off. But what I'll do is I'll leave Phil's video up in the iCard. If he covers any more of it tonight, I will put that in the iCard as well. With a bit of luck, this guy will stop saying, it's just a prank and, nobody was hurt. That's not the point. When somebody throws something at your face, your first thing to do is to panic, because you think that there's acid on your face, which is permanently scarring. Use your brain. If you're going to do a prank, at least make it a prank that is either clearly fake, as in the people know that they're going to get water thrown at them, or you don't do something that is essentially making people get pissed off at people from Middle Eastern British Middle Easterns. I'm trying to think of the right word for it, but and doing something like this really isn't making anything easier or better. Whether it's fake or not, it's still not a good idea. And that's coming from a Brit. And I was raised around a lot of people from India and Pakistan. And not one of the people that I was raised with would have done shit like this. Not one. And granted, I'm 13, 14 years older than this guy. So, you know. But that's not the point. The fact that he thinks that he's entitled to do this crap, or that it's funny to do this crap, there's something wrong here with him, because it's not right. It's completely off the deep end for you to even think about doing shit like this. The fact that this guy thinks it's funny to make people think that they've had acid thrown at their face. Now, okay, if this comes out as fake, I won't be as, you know, I won't feel as angry at him. But at the moment, we're going off the fact that this is real. And the fact that they're trying to say, oh, you know. And he's like, oh, it's just a bit of fun, it's just a prank. What? Oh, sorry, but some people really piss me off. And doing something stupid like this is... There's a reason why Phil was pissed off at him yesterday. If it wasn't so serious, I would have laughed, but I'll probably rewatch it later and laugh. But the fact that this guy thinks it's funny to do what he's doing, it's not. It's not. It's like, in one breath he'll probably say, oh, you know, I'm getting treated like this, and then he's doing shit like this, and it's like, this guy, oh, please, the rest of the world, not all British YouTubers are this idiotic. Right, I am going to go, because I've got another video to do. These videos aren't going to be as long as last week's video, because my computer didn't like me when I did the John video. It was like a type thing, aren't I? So I'm going to bugger off and do my next video, and I'll edit these tonight. So yeah. Hopefully I will be able to live stream on Sunday, although the husband's off next week, so we might do something fun on Sunday. So we shall see. We shall see. With that being said, stay safe, be good, have fun, and I will see you on Friday.